to Exchange Student in Fiberland. My name is Mary Gale and I am your hostess. And today is September 1st, 2012, and we are on episode 27. I'm going to call this one the terrible, no good, very bad day, because that's how my day has felt. It's not horrible by any means. I'm just being a drama queen. It just seems like whatever I've been trying to do today has messed up. So that is why I am recording at almost 6:30 on Saturday, and it's getting dark, so my lighting is not very good, and I apologize. Because you want really good lighting today, because I have purple hair. Let's see if I can get... This is probably the only time you'll see the purple hair, because it is fading fast. I did get it dyed on Saturday. I recorded it on Friday last week, and Josh dyed it for me on Saturday, and it looked really cool. And then every time I wash it, there's this purple that runs all down my body. So I'm afraid that it's going to be going away very quickly. It didn't even last, well, I mean, it's technically lasting a week, but I was hoping for a month. High hopes, I guess. Pretty soon, like, because my hair is bleached underneath it, it's looking kind of white, so I'm going to have gray hair soon, which... My mom actually had a full head of gray hair when she was 32, and I'm 35, so it's about time, even if it's not real. But anyway, hello, focus, back to the story. Let's get started with my lessons I'm learning, which is my works in progress. The first one I want to talk about is from knitfreedom.com, which I feel like I'm a big walking billboard about knit freedom, because her videos are amazing. She's so easy to understand, and she has it, you buy an ebook and then there's a video embedded in it, but then there's also written directions. So you read the directions and then you watch the video, and then you go back to the directions and you go back to the video, and it's just so easy. And she's easy to contact. I feel like she's my friend. Because she talks to me, it's not like she calls me or anything, but she knows, that makes it sound like I'm a really bad student. I was going to say she knows how I think and how bad I am, and she knows how to help me. Anyway, she's very good, personable, and helpful. So, I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, our cat, is crying at the door. He wishes he was an outside cat, but he's not an outside cat, and so every once in a while he just cries. It's really sad, and I wish I could let him be an outside cat. It's not like we're on a busy street, but, I mean, it's too busy to let him go out, so. Plus, when we adopted him, we promised not to let him be outside, so he's inside. He doesn't like it, but anyway. I am making a bag from the color work ebook from knitfreedom.com, and it is something that I started quite a while ago. Of course, since I didn't take notes in Ravelry, I can't tell you when. It's supposed to be felted, so it's made from Bernat felting natural wool I just got from Joann's, and this is the other one. They're the same brand. You can't see it very well because of the light. This is like a light, like a brownie, and then this one has greens and browns in it. I don't think I'm gonna finish the bag because I don't have the hardware to make the bag. And I actually feel really confident with my color work skills because I did those socks for Tour de Sock, and I also took that the color work sock at SSK. So I feel really confident in my skills. So I don't really necessarily need to keep practicing. And I don't have the hardware to make a bag. So what I'm going to do is follow something that I saw on Nitty Gritty. I don't know what it's called. and it's recorded, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at it again. But it's, instead of binding off, she took a thread and she secured all of the live stitches and then pulled them off, and it made it kind of look like a little, not like a nub, but kind of like a nub on the ends. Kind of frayed, but not frayed. I'm very good with the words, I know. I don't know how it's going to work out because I'm going to felt it then, so I don't know how that will change it, but then I'm going to make it into a basket instead of a bag because it's flat bottomed and square, so I think I'll make a good little basket. This is my plan. I don't know if it'll work, but our remotes, even though they already have a home, which is on the shelf, they somehow get lost all the time, which it's not that big of a deal because we have, it's really cool on Uverse, and I think Comcast does it too, where you can put the remote on your iPhone, so you know, when the remote gets lost, then you just get your remote from your iPhone, which is really nice. But anyway, I would like to have a home that gets used, a home for my remotes. So that's what my plan is. We'll see if it works. I don't know. So, work in progress number 2. I'm very embarrassed to show you because it is almost 6:30 on Saturday night, and Sock Sniper started at 8 o'clock this morning, and I was awake for it. I was there for the start, and this is all the progress that I have made. I've hit 1 row on 2 socks, so that's like 2 rows, right? I had so much trouble. First of all, even though I checked my gauge with size 3, when I started knitting them up, I got some of them done, and I just rechecked my gauge because it's really important with Sock Sniper to get the right gauge. Because what happens is you are knitting your socks and knitting as fast as you can to try to get your target out, but somebody else is knitting to try to get you out, and if they get you out before you're done with the socks, then you mail your socks to the person that killed you, and so you have to be on gauge so that when she makes the socks, they, you know, match up. So anyway, I ripped it out, and well, actually, before I checked that gauge, I actually had ripped it out one time before because I had was using a needle that wasn't long enough for 2 at a time, and I thought I could fudge it, and it was just annoying me because today is a terrible, no good, very bad day, so everything was annoying me, and I couldn't do it. So I ripped it out, and then I redid it, and then when I redid it, my gauge was off, so then I ripped it out again. And then I used the Judy's Magic cast on, and if you start your slip knot on the front needle of the cast on, I think this is it, then it makes the socks inside out, like you have a little toe ridge, and that's what I did in one of them, and of course I didn't notice it till after I'd knit some. So then I pulled it out, and I started on the back, and then life got in the way because by that time the kids were up and dogs needed walked and who knows what else needed done. So this is all I have done. 11 and a half or 10 and a half hours in. I'm sure somebody's already done with the sock because they're crazy. But anyway, guess what I'm doing tonight. The next section is our final exam, and I did get my fingerless mitts done. These are the, what are they called? Spring Bud Fingerless Mitts by Robin Courier, and this is done in a yarn that I dyed up. I didn't give it a name or anything, and you can't even see it. I'm sorry. The light! I'm happy with how they turned out. I think they look really pretty. The variegation looks nice with the pattern. You can still kind of see the pattern, but it's not, the variegation's not lost. So, very pretty. And that's the only final exam I have for today. I'm sorry. So sorry. That's life though, right? Next up, ooh, I want to talk about some souvenirs. So things that I have bought in stash enhancement, if you will. It's not something that I bought this week. It's from this month, though. Maybe even last month. But the first one is Tempted in her Sly Girl sock. This is 100% merino, and it is 437 yards, 4 ounces. And it is called Tickle. It's got yellow and green and like a dark blue and then pink. The thing that I think is really cool, and I have no idea how she did it, it's probably some common way that everybody knows except for me, but it's kind of like barber pulled. How does she do that? That's so pretty. She did it with the pink. I think it's on all of it, but it really stands out in the pink and green. And I'm so sorry about the colors not showing up. I need to record earlier in the day. I even have a big light shining down on me, but it's not doing very much good. So, there's that. And then the second one is Ethereal Fibers. And this is her autocorrect series. So she has, the names are all derived from autocorrect. You know, like when you're typing on your phone or something and it corrects it. This one is called Pirates of the Carrot Penis. And you can't see it at all. Oh, you can see my purple hair better. It's got like a burgundy and a reddish orange, and I love this blue. It's like a deep turquoise, a little bit of brown. It's really pretty. With Ethereal Fibers, she has an Etsy shop and she also has an Artfire shop, but if you are her friend on Plurk, her name is Ethereal Fibers on Plurk too, she updates on there before it wouldn't be an update, it's like she previews on there. She lets you see what's coming, and then if you want it before she actually posts it up on Etsy or in her shop, then you can get it. So it's good, I think. I mean, it's good for her. She doesn't have to pay for the Etsy fees that way, and it's good for us because we get to see it and we get first dibs on it. So I would definitely go to her, see if you could become her friend on Plurk, because it helps a lot. Yay! Next up, I want to talk about the giveaway. Punky, another crafty girl, or Sarah, is giving away skein of Elmo, which I forgot to bring over here because I told y'all I was putting it away so I wouldn't be tempted to open it. And so I put it back in the bottom of my bag so that I could not play with it. And I forgot to get it out to show you today. But it's beautiful, and all you need to do to win it is go to the Exchange Student in Fiberland Ravelry group and become a member if you're not already a member. Excuse me. And then either just say, hey, sign me up for the free yarn, or even better, which is more fun, we've been posting links to our favorite commercials, and they are so funny and they give me goosebumps. Like, some of them either give me goosebumps because they're so sweet, or they give me goosebumps because I can remember what I was doing when I was growing up and I saw that commercial, and it brings back such good memories, and it's also very scary what our media can do to us. So, anyway, go and sign up. There's only, I think, 13, 14 people signed up so far, so you have a really good chance of winning if you go and sign up. So, next up, what? Oh, also on the Ravelry group, I guess this is kind of an... Sorry, got distracted by my own writing. So I was talking about the giveaway, and then the Ravelry group. We're playing this game, Two Truths and a Lie, and I'm going to do another one because I thought that was a lot of fun this week. So check that out too. There'll be a little thread that says play Two Truths and a Lie, and I'll talk about that later on when we get down to journal entries. But since we're talking about Ravelry group, hey, I'll insert it here now. The next thing I want to talk about is lemonade stand. I don't have any yarn to show you today, but I do have some project bags that I'm very excited about. So this is the first one for Halloween. All the ones today are Halloween. This is a smaller project bag. I guess it would be kind of medium. I mean, you can still fit your yarn in here to make socks or shawl or whatever. It's not mini, but I call it small. So I'll just put Kelly's yarn in here so you can get an idea. Like, it goes in. And you can't see it. I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time with my camera. I can't figure out where I am. But there you go. And I love the bead on this. It's kind of sparkly green. And this is my Nightmare Before Christmas series where I've been dyeing up some yarn that has to do with Nightmare Before Christmas, and so I wanted to make some bags. So this is the nightmare part, and then inside is the white Christmas part. Little shiny lines. And it is reversible, so if you want the white part, Halloween, Christmas. And then I have another one. Oh, I was taking pictures of this to put on Etsy, which, by the way, I'm not very good at, so I'm going to have Josh do it. But he's working, and my yarn is still in here, so. Here we go. Halloween. Christmas. This one has a little, it's kind of a reddish bead. The bead is really pretty, and I wish that the picture, or the lighting was better. I don't even know how to make the lighting better. And like I said, reversible. This one is the large one. I actually have 3 skeins of yarn in there, and you can't even tell, hardly. So, and then I'm very excited about this last one. This is a Notions bag that I saw on a website, and I was like, oh, what a cool idea. So I wrote to her and I asked her if she minded if I made some of my own and sold them, and she said sure. So this is my little Notions bag. Those are all zippers, and you can open any one that you want to and it'll get you inside. Isn't that cool? And I was going to give you a reference. So here's a pin. Here's my SSK pin. Aren't you jealous? But for a reference, you can fit your pins in there easily. You can fit DPNs in there, or just any Notions. I'm going to call it a Notions, a zippered Notions bag. So I love it. How fun is that? So stick it in, And these bags are not going to be available until probably Sunday night, which would be the 2nd. Maybe. See, the reason I'm not sure is because I'm going to have Josh take a picture, because I tried to take pictures and I didn't do them justice. And he works tonight and he works tomorrow, so I can't guarantee. But I think that they should probably be up there on Sunday, if not Monday. But if you, for any of my project bags or yarn, if there's something that you see that I have sold out of, just PM me and ask me, and I probably can just make one for you. So if you see that it was there and it's not anymore, just let me know that you want one. And I have more material, more Halloween material I'm so excited about. I haven't had a chance to wash it yet, so I haven't been able to play with it. But I've got Halloween, Christmas, isn't that cute? And then also, this one's not going to be Halloween/Christmas, it's probably just going to be all, I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm putting it with, probably these two maybe. And then this one. And that's cute! I know that I told you last week that everything I have is not sparkly, but I don't know why. I just keep picking sparkles. Those are sparkly or glittery. I don't know why, but I really like them. So I'm going to try to make those up next week. So just let me know if you don't see what you would like, because I would be happy to make it. So next up is, that was my lemonade stand. Did I say that? Okay, journal entries. This week, it's been a rough week. My dryer is broken, and so we've been having problems with that. I realize not everybody has their own washer and dryer, but I'm used to having my own washer and dryer, and so my dryer being broken is really a pain in the butt. I had to go to the laundromat. The kids didn't even know what a laundromat was. Where are we going? What are we doing there? So hopefully that'll be fixed next week. And my parents came to visit this week, which it's always nice to see them. And I had a good time seeing them. It's just that we're not really the same people, and so it just got a little stressful there towards the end. We didn't argue or anything. It was just time to go. So, and we both knew it was time to go, so that's what happened. So it was good. That is so funny. They're calling me right now. They must got home because they just left this morning. So anyway, so that's what my week has been. It's been a little bit hectic. I can't think of anything specific. The cat is hitting this and crying. I'm sorry. But I wanted to talk about Two Truths and a Lie. I started playing that game because last week on the podcast I said, hey, I used to be a car salesman, and that sounds like a crazy job. And it got me thinking that I have other crazy jobs that I've done too. So I wanted to play the game Two Truths and a Lie, where you tell 3 things about yourself, and then people have to guess which one of the things is a lie. Only I kind of messed it up a little bit, because when I was writing the choices, I said, pick this if you think this is the truth, when it should have been lie, because I told 3 things, and 2 of them were the truth and 1 of them was a lie, but I made it sound the other way around, so I messed up. But I'm going to tell you what they were. The first one, I said when I was in high school, I pulled corn husks, dehusked, as a job, and that was actually the lie. I grew up in the Midwest, and a lot of people that I know did that, but I did not. The second, Jonesy, the second one is that when I was in college, my job was actually, hold on, come here, babe. my job was actually to drive my little car around and be the wide load sign driver for my dad. He was a truck driver and he hauled mobile homes. And state law tells you, or international law, I don't know, different states have different laws, but you have to have, it's called an escort. Yeah, it was an escort. You have to have the car like be there to be able to warn other people and cut off traffic when they need to. So I had a CB. My handle was Monkey. That's what my dad has called me ever since I was really little, because I would climb trees. So since I was with my dad, he called me Monkey, and so that was my handle. And it was really good money. It was super long hours. You worked from before the sun came up until dusk. And then a lot of times we had to stay out because you couldn't make the trip in one day. So yeah, that was my truth. And then the third one I talked about was that I was a car salesman. And so that was my two truths and a lie. And I'm going to start another thread this week, so hopefully there'll be some more people join in. It was really fun. It was fun to come up with something, and it's fun to read other people's entries. So come on over and make up a lie, or if you don't want to make up a lie, you just want to vote, then just come and vote. And those of you that played last week, if you want to go in and edit and tell us what the lie was, then feel free. If not, just keep us hanging. I haven't picked out what I'm going to talk about this week, but I'll put it up in the Ravelry group. I think that's all I have. Let's double check. Yep, now I am going to knit like the wind. I've got to get something that kind of looks like a sock. 2 socks. So that I don't feel crazy. I'm excited about Sock Sniper because there's a holiday on Monday, so nobody can mail anything out until Tuesday morning anyway. So I feel like I have like a little buffer. But the problem is I work tomorrow at the restaurant, and after work I'm always exhausted, so I don't know how much I'll get done. So, I don't know. I'll let you know next week. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you later. Bye.